This is Gary Don Thacker. This is Gary Don Thacker, and yesterday I was just thinking about the Pixar theory. You know, it's a theory that's been on the internet for several years now about how every Pixar film is connected in one universe. And I realized Toy Story 4 breaks the Pixar theory in a big way. Now, let me explain how Toy Story 4 breaks the Pixar theory. So basically, in the Pixar theory, there's this big thing with what energy can create things alive. It's in Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Inside Out, Coco. Basically, a bunch of the Pixar theory is related on this one fact. So I was just thinking the other day about Toy Story 4, because I've been doing a lot of Toy Story videos recently on the channel, and I realized, how can Duke, Gabby, the dummies, and Giggles come to life if they're being forgotten? You see, this is also part of the Pixar theory. If a toy is being forgotten by a human, it begins to get sick and eventually dies if they don't remember anymore. That's what's happening with Weezy in Toy Story 2. But if these guys aren't being remembered, what's keeping them alive? So yeah, if anyone forgets about a toy fully, it will die. But no one's gonna remember Gabby. She was never even bought. She said she came with the box broken. No one's gonna remember Giggles, and Duke was thrown away. I bet Rajon does not remember him. So how are these toys staying alive? Honestly, it doesn't make sense. If we were following the Pixar theory, toys had to be played with to come to life. None of those toys that we just spoke about are getting played with. So, how are they coming to life? Honestly, to me, it doesn't make sense. And this also creates big problems for all the other Pixar films. Well, not every film, but some films in the Pixar theory, which could create problems with other films in the Pixar theory. And I think the one that's hit the worst with this problem is Coco. Because if the toys don't need memory to stay alive, which is what we're seeing in Toy Story 4, then why are the skeletons dying? Honestly, it doesn't make sense. This does create a big problem for Coco. But it's not just Coco that Toy Story 4 creates a problem with. Why do you have to have the energy of the screens from Monsters Inc. if the toys don't need the energy? Why does Bing Bong need the memory, but the toys don't need the memory or to get played with? And also, one of the theories about how the cars come to life in Toy Story is that they're past drivers that gave them the energy, now to come to life. Which doesn't really make sense for me, but if this Toy Story theory is true, then how do the cars come to life in cars? And this may even go to WALL-E as well. So Toy Story 4 breaks a lot of things in the Pixar theory. It might even break more. And what I mean by that is that it might break more Pixar films that we don't even realize. So we need to go through all the Pixar films, Super Mario Brothers, Shameless. We all need to figure out how to fix this in the Pixar theory. Because so far, as I'm looking at it, Toy Story 4 breaks the Pixar theory by Duke, Gabby, Giggles, and the dummies being able to come to life even though they're not being played with, which creates so many other problems for other Pixar films. And if we're saying the Pixar theory is true, then this kind of breaks the Pixar theory. But I guess for now, bye-bye, Gary Don Thacker, and I'm going to try to solve this.